ndilivile ilizwi lakho nam ndasabela ndasipha izinqe zakho nam ndabaleka ndasibona isithinzi sakho nam ndasondela wathetha wathi nyana womntu kufa kusembisa.
Evening everyone, my name is DJ Anunnaki. I'm running my first episode of my first podcast at NXT level, right? So I'm so honored to have this day. Just try to introduce some of my guests here. So, but firstly, I will have to talk to one of the best matriculants.
Greetings you all. My name is youth.NONCEDO. I'm 18 years old and I'm a matriculant. Actually, I was a matriculant last year. And I'm glad I'm here so that I will speak and...
She's shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Where were you schooling?
At Mthatha.
Oh, in Mthatha. Yes. What's the name of the school? I'm from that side, in Port St. John's.
It was in NDAMASE, SSS.
NDAMASE. Oh. How did you pass? Are you comfortable with that for Poppy reasons?
Yes.
For Poppy reasons? Yes. Are you comfortable with that?
Yes. I got a bachelor degree.
Wow.
And a distinction.
Yo!
Yes, that's how I passed.
Distinction in what? Which subject?
I got distinction in business studies.
Business studies?
Yes, I was doing accounting.
Or you were doing a commerce stream?
Commerce, yes.
Commerce stream.
I was a commerce learner.
Oh, I wish I could learn some of others. I wish I could know other subjects, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's put that aside. So, how does it feel to pass with a bachelor? I know at school it wasn't easy for you to obtain those marks,
yes.
But you have fought and you have put some effort so that will be where you are today.
I would like.
What is the secret behind your results?
Okay, my secret is that when I was at high school, I told myself that I will never date, so I didn't have a boyfriend, and I didn't have friends.
Did you feel like you?
Yes, I didn't have
never
friends.
had a boyfriend.
I'm telling you the truth.
Keep going.
I didn't have a boyfriend, and I didn't have friends at high school, and also I didn't have a cell phone. So
you never had a cell phone as well?
Yes.
You never had a laptop, like,
I'm telling you the
to
truth.
keep your work on your laptop?
Yes.
Were you using your textbooks,
I
notes?
was using my textbook, my notes, my copies, and everything that my teacher used to give me.
Wow. Where did you start your journey?
I was studying at Taleni at Duju.
Was it in a town or a village?
No, it was in a village.
Wow. I'm proud of your parents. They raised a beautiful lady here. This is Queen Nefertiti right here. All right. So, as we all know that many South Africans or many matriculants, right, some they believe, some they don't believe. Like after they've passed their matric, they wish like, let me sidestep, let me take a gap year. Are you admitted somewhere? Are you going to fail your studies, or you just want to take a gap year so that maybe you can get some money?
No, I don't want to take a gap year. I want to study. I want to go to university. I want to study further so that I can be someone whom I wanted to be.
Wow.
I want to study further and finish all my studies.
So you already admitted?
Yes.
Is it one tertiary institution or you just main of them? It's just that you're going to choose one?
There are many.
There are many. I know. You can't pass with a bachelor and then you got admitted in one. I know.
There are many.
Okay. So what would you say to other people who didn't make it or who didn't pass well? How would you advise them to keep going in life?
If you wanna pass grade 12, you don't have to focus on many things. You just have to focus on your books. Wow. That's the thing. Attend the classes, guys. Attend. When the teacher calls you for a class, attend. Don't bunk the classes. That will help you to pass like I did.
Repeat that. Don't bunk.
Don't bunk classes.
I like it. I like that term. Don't bunk classes. They must attend.
Yes.
What about the smokers at school? What would you say to them?
To them.
Some of them are too brilliant. They are just like a discard.
Yes. They are too brilliant, but they focus on smoking. All I would say is that, guys, you need to focus your studies. Don't focus on other things.
Unnecessary things.
Alcohol, being pregnant at a young age.
Wow.
These things are never good. They will never be good. And also don't follow that peer pressure.
Of what?
Teenage pregnancy, you see?
You mustn't go with the flow.
Yes. You must not follow that. You don't need to follow your friends when they want things and follow them and want them. You see?
Do what's best for you.
Yes, do what's best for you. Do what will help you one day be successful.
Have a vision.
Yes.
Know where you want to be.
Yes. Have a goal. Yes. You need to have goals.
And you must plan your goals.
Yes, you must plan them.
Your mind
So
should be
that-
creative
Yes.
to inspire
all
some.
the time.
Your
You
mind should be creative
all the time.
so that you can inspire your ideas. And your ideas can inspire a change. Wow.
That's good.
That's good. Thanks for your time, ne?
Thank you. Thank you guys, and all thanks to OBK,
Who's
the
that?
one who
Wow.
brought me here, Lawrence.
Oh, I'm going to child.
Yes, wow. Child.
We'll be
Thanks
talking to him
him
soon.
because he's the one who brought me here.
Okay.
Also, thank you guys for giving me this opportunity to sit here in front of. Thank you.
Oh, just one question before I let you go. One question before I let you go. Okay. What was your passing rate of your school? Just forgot.
Oh, it was.
Did you maintain it or it dropped or it increased? Because I know Eastern Cape is on the 3rd place now.
I think it decreased. I'm not sure.
It decreased
Yes, I'm not
a
sure.
little bit.
A little bit. It decreased. Yeah.
But you're the one who passed with the quality. Wow.
Yes.
I'm so blessed. I'm so honored to have you here.
I'm blessed too.
Thanks, Nat.
ndasondela wathetha wathi nyana womntu kufa kusembizeni livile ilizwi lakho nam ndasabela
Finally, Laura. Nguni child.
Yebo, yes, Nguni child is the correct one. Yes.
How are you, sir?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good too. I'm lounging. Yeah, I'm so honored to have you here.
Thank you very much for having me.
There's a lot we need to cover here. There's a lot.
Yeah, Anna. Yeah, you're
But-
making me nervous.
No, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. So just some few things, but they might be few to me. To you, it might be something
It
big.
might-
Yeah,
okay.
depending on the topics as well.
Yeah.
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 Laura, as we all know that since from last year, our music industry, or our entertainment has lost 3 big artists. Just less than 5 months. If I can recall them, I think it's the first one was Ricky Rick. The second one is somebody who just got shot. I think was on his way out to, or from the gig, or on his way out to the gig. I can't recall that as well. And then the last one is Mampinja. And then Volvo almost got died too. So, bruh, I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah.
I grew up. I've got a tendency that having in a high position in life, you can just have anything. You won't be like worrying with a lot of things. But it seems like I was wrong. People are stressed, are depressed more than us.
Yeah.
What is wrong? And then some of them, we don't even know what's the cause of death. They just like, they complicate things for us. What could be the problem? What is it wrong they might be doing? Because we keep on losing other people. We can see this happens everywhere. So we don't reach 40, we die at a youngest age.
I don't know if I can speak. I think it's in general. It's like you say that celebrity life is a different story. It's actually not different from any other industry.
Human being or
any other workplace. You understand? And they are not different from any father and any mother who is working. Who's working from home, who is a social worker, who is a nurse, who is a doctor. They are just doing a music that is more about, they're doing a job that is more about cameras more. While the person who's working at a certain place, maybe at the office in Cape Town for Telkom, is being watched by the eyes of a human being, you understand? It still implies the same. So there's a thing that we are suffering from secrecy. You understand? Secrecy, yes. When you've got secret. Other people, they've got the intelligence of hiding the truth even to their life partners. You understand?
More special men.
More especially men.
And these are the men.
Congratulations to us.
and these are the men.
These are the men. You
All right.
understand?
Keep going.
So it means the wife struggles. Ne? Uguti Baba, I'm asking you very nicely. Can you just please speak to other men or speak to the uncles about the condition that you have? Because you are not the first and you will never be the last. You understand? So
Wow.
those are the struggles that the men that go through. I remember my father, in general, in short, when he was diabetic, diagnosed diabetic, the first stigma is when it comes with diabetes, ne, is that, sexually, it means you are low on sexual and all that stuff. People have forgotten that the person is getting affected by the diabetes and he needs the full support beside the sexuality or the low sex drive. You understand? That's not the important thing. That the person is carrying the most dangerous disease. They need to be treated on their mind. They need strong support. There is days where you need to be as harsh as ever. There is days you need to be sweet. It depends on the mood.
But they have to work.
You understand?
They have to work.
They have to work.
So the work stress them too.
The work stress them too. It means that, let's say maybe he stands for 8 hours at his job working. Maybe he's working at the construction company. With that sugar, he still needs to eat. He still needs to maintain his diet, and he's got children and he's got that. So it means he will never be able to follow his diet as he's supposed to be doing, because the earnings that he's got is not enough to sustain the diabetic diet. You understand? Which is in the private sector. I think I once heard a lady saying that the private sector has got its own way of treating the diabetic disease, while the government has got its own way of treating the diabetic system. But I'm not going to dwell on it. It's just the other one is a bit beautiful. The other one is a bit less beautiful. So I say the government is still not equipping the people like normally. You understand?
Everyone.
It's not equipping everyone, but they are trying. But there is a certain ways of trying things, you understand, besides doing it commercially, like appearing on TV, because TV sometimes other people, they don't love TV. Other people, they don't know how to read.
So they don't have time to watch TV.
They don't have time to watch TV.
Like me.
You understand? Or maybe you walk into the clinic, the sister that is standing there is speaking, and then you are looking at her, and you're just looking at her. You understand? She's talking, but whatever she's presenting is not appearing into your mind because you're just looking at her. You understand? So the story is, maybe you are so angry of what happened at home. So you need the approaches.
They must speak out. They must speak out.
It begins at home. It begins with an individual. It begins with the community where you are. I always hear people talk about the community. How does the community raise you? I know now. How does the community raise you? Very well. You understand? Yeah.
All right. Thanks. Everything is clear for me now. It's clear. On the second question, the other thing that I would like us to discuss is that we can see that we as Africans, we are not united.
Yeah.
In our townships, we are killing each other.
Yeah.
And some of the big guys, the gangsters who are running a gang bang, they are putting protection orders. If you got a car, you will have to pay to them so that they can keep your car safe. Somalians, Ethiopians, they are fighting for that money. Are we so lazy? Are we so lazy that much to put those protection orders? Why are we not maybe try to implement our own jobs?
Yeah.
Why should we wait for other person to create his own or her own job, and then once that job gets successful, we put a protection order there?
Okay.
Why gangsterism is too much on our streets?
Okay. I would like to quote from the lady Dr. Kanyisile Litchfield Shabalala. I think she studied here at the University of Cape Town, and she was part of the Navy. She was part of the soldiers. There's a lot of things that she has changed. But what I like about her story, she's from Soweto, ne? So she said when she was growing up, I'm not so sure what, I can't remember the age. She says that there was Ikwela Kwela, you know, Kwela Kwela, yes. So which meant the hippos, ne? The hippo.
Is it the singer of that song?
No, she's not the singer of that song. The song was sung by Ulentuka Umafiki Zulu.
And Brahu.
Yeah, and Brahu Maseke.
Yeah,
so
may his soul rest in peace.
Yes. So she says there was a time when she used to see men in the morning who were held against the trees or chained against the trees or the street lights, and then in the morning, early hours of the morning, when she was going to the shop to buy bread, and then she would look at them because they were drunk. And then later on, past 9, they've been standing there for she doesn't know for how long. Then the Kwela would come, collect them, and then go with them. Now, when the other day at night, she was sleeping, and then she had people outside her yard fighting. And then when she looked, she saw 2 men, African guys. They were robbing the other one, and then they took the wallet and they killed him in front of the gate. And then
Did they stabbed him?
They stabbed him. It concerned her that, I see something outside, brutality outside, and then with a different kind of a race. Ne? And then I see brutality in my race, you understand? Because now they don't kill, but my brother killed another brother, but we share the same color. So then after that, she kept that memory because she spoke about, I don't know how old she is now. So when you talk about creativity, it's the creativity that lacks. It is the identity that lacks, the ability, the capability of who is Nguni child? What do I have? You understand? What is my potential? Am I able to cut and paste?
What your abilities? What your capabilities?
What is your capability?
And you shouldn't compare your abilities and your capabilities to somebody else.
Exactly. Now, once you have acknowledged your talent, others would be scholars, would be very highly educated. Others would be very talented. Others would become musicians and whatsoever. But the problem is this, ne? There's so many of us. And there's a narrative way of how to get in, whether it's so-called as the celebrity lifestyle or it's the industry side when you come to workplaces or whatsoever, or going to the public sector. It's so minimal, you understand? For a black person, no, for anybody, you need a support. The structure, you need a full structure of mentally, physically, financially, and whatsoever. You can carry a vision, but for the vision to go through, it needs a lot of people.
So you blame unemployment?
So I would say that I would blame creativity in the people who so-called they're trying to improve Africa for the past 30 years. Yeah, you understand? Which is the unemployment plays a big role. Okay, let's say the lady who's selling apples or on the road, she struggles, you understand, a lot to sell those apples. How many people are buying those apples? Because there are people is not working. And there's a guy who's sitting by the corner. He's so hungry for that apple, you understand? So there is a spirit of Ubuntu. Which is humanity. It has fallen off because of we are trying to chase something that has been taken from us. I'm not being or whatsoever. It's just a feeling. You understand? It's a feeling that you feel like I should be somewhere. I think humanity.
Sorry. I think humanity is a spiritual thing.
Humanity is a spiritual thing.
This is the thing that we shouldn't control.
No, it mustn't be controlled.
This is the thing that we should live.
Exactly.
Upon
and if we talk about it's got its characters. It's got its characters.
But you just need to know yourself.
Exactly.
Who's Luara? Who's Nguni child? Who's me? Who's Anunnaki?
Exactly. And
what do we have in common?
Yes.
What do we have in common?
And what we don't have in common. You understand?
Why should I disrespect you? Why should I respect you?
You understand? And why do I have dreadlocks? Why should you argue about my dreadlocks? You understand? Because everybody is walking in their own path, but we must all work together in order to achieve. So when you speak about the black people should unite, how do we get them to unite, to work together? It is within us. It's within us. As we are, what am I? what am I here for? You understand? Who do I talk to? You understand? So that if you acknowledge yourself, then you can't do hunting. And another thing that destroys the humanity, it is the lack of fatherhood. The lack of motherhood. Some other children, they've got fathers, others have got mothers, they don't have fathers, others they don't have them both, they've got grandparents, others are victims of rape, others they've been chased out of. So there's many reasons that makes the people quite very angry. But at the end of the day,
we're all humans.
We're all humans, and it's job creativity. And the way we Africans separate each other, it's so painful. Oh, you're so dark. Oh, you are so light. You understand? Oh, because you from Congo, you've got a certain look. We don't love you. Look at how the way he's speaking his English. But we're supposed to be speaking indigenously. You understand? Our own languages. And I've taken some time to look at the languages within South Africa. From Setswana, Sepedi, Xhosa, Zulu, Mpondo, they are very similar. Even Venda, you fit in. Then I went outside, I did a little bit of, what is this language? Chelube language, which is from Congo. And I also did a little bit of Egyptians, just checking out how they like Inja, Mbiao, in Zimbabwe.
These are all dog names.
These are all dog names. They are relevant.
What is Inja? What language is that?
Mbiao, Inja.
What language is that?
Mtra is Setswana. Then in the Zimbabwe language, Mbiao. Yeah, you understand?
It's Shona Mbiao.
Yes, yeah. It's Shona Mbiao. So it works nicely. It shows that we are descendants
There's
of
something
one.
common that unites us.
There's something common that unites us. But there's something...
But the minority is only concerned about that. The majority is not concerned.
Exactly.
That is why we are killing each other.
That is why we are killing each other.
But we all know that we all humans, we should respect each other to the highest degree.
To the highest degree, we should all understand each other. Okay, let's take for an instance the incorrections that are made by the Northern Africans, that now they are coming to us to come and be with us, but yet they find the intelligence of trying to destroy this country, which is instead of making a growth. Like we've got so many great artists, musicians, and politicians, and office workers that are coming from different countries. They have been so silent. They have never been called Makwerekwer. I don't want to mention any name, but when you see a woman carrying a brooms and mats selling carpets, then a Xhosa woman stands outside and say, but there's some artists you don't call them Makwerekwer. So that shows that we ourselves, even us as Xhosa people, because I'm born by a Baka woman. Now the Xhosa people, because of the way I speak, already it becomes a problem. He's not a Xhosa man. You understand? So the unity of being black, like once this boy said he was speaking on unpopular
Opinion.
Yeah, unpopular opinion. Andile Mqatama.
Andile Mqatama.
Yes. Say that one, Mqatama. I'm not so familiar.
Yes, a political party.
I don't know if he's got a political party, but he's from Wits University.
Hey, the guy that he said he doesn't want whites.
Yeah, I think
he said his party doesn't want any white person.
I think so. But he had a terrible experience. Yes. So the point is that I like what he was explaining, what Zuma said, that the black people needs to unite, and when we unite, what are we looking for? Now the people would say that we are looking to go back to something at the past. The past is very ugly either way, whether it's colonization or whether it's us or alone. We're not looking to go back, but we are looking for intellectual creativity. We want to be creative. We want to acknowledge. We want to be recognized. Recognition, it means we start. My mother recognized me. You understand? And we want the entity of who are we. You understand? Who is? We don't want to be controlled by a religion. I grew up in a religion. I'm just touching on a lot of bases, and I lack myself who is Ulwandile Mzina before he became Nguni Child, the artist, the musician, which the Christianity still dominates in becoming myself. You understand? How do I want to dress? Is it necessary for me to be carrying a tie and having a blazer all the time? I don't want that anymore.
No. Sorry for that.
It's okay.
If you can solve a mystery, always the answer revolves around your history.
Yes.
If you know nothing, there's nothing you can say.
Exactly.
Should I repeat that?
Yes.
Damn, did I say that? Mm-hmm. The only way to solve the problem is to know your history. Mm-hmm. That is to solve a mystery. If you can solve a mystery, the answer revolves around our history. This is what now we are trying to solve here.
This is what we are going to from today upwards.
But people are not, as you said, they are not concerned about the previous, about the past.
They've got
previous
pain.
events.
They've got pain. Remember, the pain doesn't come.
Maybe they are hurt someone.
No, the pain doesn't come today or the day they are born. The pain comes from the past. You understand?
Should we let it go?
Goes.
Should we let it go?
It depends.
Or how to conquer that?
How to conquer that is when we come together, then we hug. You understand? A hug, it doesn't mean that we hug, we eat like this. We talk. When we talk, we pull out the culture. Ukuthi thina singamahlobi, the Bata people, the Mfengu people, what are they? Then we dance, we celebrate. You understand? Our indigeneity comes out. That I think that's where it will begin. You know, culture yetu. That's where it begins. This is where we find the roots. This is where you will, the child, your offspring will know who they are, and they will understand themselves better. They will walk this soil of Africa with pride, because we are walking with no pride. We don't have pride. You understand? Because we're looking for something. You've got a burden of looking for a job. You've got you must go to school. I'm not saying we mustn't go to school. School is very important. But you have school. When you go to school with a clear mind. You understand? She has done very well. You understand? She's pulling out. She fought very well. She fought poverty. Her mom has been working so hard from 6 o'clock until 10 o'clock midnight so that she can maintain this. And I've been getting involved, trying to defend her from the boys so that she doesn't fall pregnant, at least so that we can have a graduate. You understand? And I just met her recently. I don't hide the truth. I go straight into it.
She told us to.
She did, yes. So I have to defend. So defense, we have to defend. A woman is the most powerful thing in Africa. You understand? I don't want to draw that. That is Dr. Kaji's information. Yeah.
Okay, there's on that. There's something that always keeps on eating me inside. Is that Dr. Kubuda said something about our traditional medicines.
Yeah.
He said our traditional medicines, they are so powerful.
Yeah.
Than any other medicines that he has ever seen before.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
but we don't see them anywhere in our stores.
Yeah.
Why is it so?
Okay, so if we look at nature, the cabbage, you take it from the ground. Itself by there on the ground, while it's still on the ground, it presents itself that I am fresh. I'm all that stuff. So our medicines, wherever they grow, they are still there. But because they don't play a big role in the economy. So
do you mean that if ever they legitimize it, the economies, there's nothing that our country or the economy is going to contribute with our traditional medicines? If ever they put maybe in our biggest stores in South Africa, maybe they can say, okay, we have got labs. Let's implement these Mhlonyane. This Mhlonyane can help a patient who's got suffering maybe diabetes.
Okay, so that means we'll have to do studies. How does China, because China deals with organic plants, right? So that means the whole Africa has to stand up together, and then they go and just learn how does China deal with the organic. I was doing Longreach. There's an oil that is called snake oil. It's very good. That's snake oil. It's definitely
It's used
coming
for
from
what?
the snake. It's an oil, you can use it. You can apply it on burns, you can apply it on scratch marks, you can apply it on your face.
I think that oil skin is used by the taxi owner so that when you shoot them, they cannot be shot.
No.
They are untouchable, those guys.
No.
It's used by the taxi owners. Oh, damn, forgive me, I'm still using taxis.
Leave the taxi. They are part of the big economy in
I
South
know.
Africa, and they help us to get to work because not all of us can afford this new economy of expensive cars. The cars are very expensive, guys. Am I lying or what? They are very expensive, yo. So I'm saying that is this. I think we should learn from the Indians, and we should learn from the China people, the Chinese. How do they deal with the indigenous organic plants? So, but I know Africans. It's in us to know what to do. You can never go wrong because we are the spiritual people. And when I speak about spirituality, everybody's got spirituality, you understand? But there is things that nature tells you itself that, okay, if you take this and this will come out, you understand? We can study and do things, but there's things that are natural, that needs to be sorted out natural, you understand? So I think we still need to do that. And the pharmacy, I would like to say at the hospital, the pharmacy full of green stuff. And another thing, other people can't take smells.
Is the nurse right?
Yes. Other people can't take smells, you understand? Like if you're cooking the offal, the what they call it, the inside of the sheep, they can't take smells. That's a type of plants. Or maybe that's the reason why they decided to put away the organic plants because they are afraid of the
Maybe so if they can't smell, they've lived with four senses.
They've got 4 senses.
Let's wrap it up, Laura.
Yes.
Laura, thanks, man. Thanks for everything, for your contribution to my podcast.
Thank you very much.
I'm still waiting. Maybe I can host you maybe 3 times, but only time will tell, bro.
Time will tell.
Let's not try to
He
make...
will tell.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Thanks for having you as well and for bringing that lady.
Yes.
I wish you could protect her as well.
We would like everybody to subscribe on Anu TV. It's going to be on YouTube. I think it's going to go on TikTok also.
Yeah, it's going to be all on digital platforms.
All digital platforms.
All digital platforms.
We are promoting unity.
Unity, yeah, unity.
Livili lizwi lakho namnda sabela dasifisa inqisakho namnda baleka dasibona isithunzi sakho